going on, YouTubers? So I'm back to talk about the Iron Man that I've made on my 3D printer and painted. I want to talk about I like this one so much that I decided I wanted to make another one and enhance the color and make him shinier. And I know he looks pretty good on this image you have here, but I've since done a lot better paint job. I've upscaled another Iron Man, and I'll show you in just a minute. So this Iron Man here, the original one, I I liked it, but I thought that the paint job could have been a little bit deeper. I could have applied a few more coats to it, and I could have made him a little bit more shinier. So I know that on camera he looks really, really well. At least I think he does. Um, but what I've done to enhance the color with the new Iron Man is I gave him 4 coats of each one of his colors, except for the gold and the silver. Those didn't really need 4 coats. Um, I painted him really well, I think. I've given him a clear coat, and this is what he looks like now. So this Iron Man is actually 15 and a half inches tall. I've made his chest where it pulsates, and I think he turned out pretty fucking badass. He is has a lot deeper red on him, and he just looks probably 50% better than this one in reality. Um, I want to talk a little bit about how I painted him. So I first I sanded down every piece of him. He probably came in about when I printed him, he was probably 6 pallets, and he had probably about 100 pieces altogether. So I sanded every piece down individually. I used I started with 150 grit sandpaper, and I primed him with gray primer, the entire model, and I sanded that down with uh, 500 grit sandpaper, and then uh, I filled in most of the lines, the 3D print lines, with uh, uh, spackle, sanded it down with 500, and then I applied another small coat of primer, sanded it down, and removed about 80% of the lines on him, and then I painted every individual piece gold, metallic gold, and I used this paint here for that. Uh, that turned out pretty well. And then the reason why I painted every piece of them gold is because it makes the red underlying color, it makes the red pop, and the gold underneath actually comes through to the metallic red. I used the duplicator metal cast metallic red on him, and I hit him with about 4 coats of that, waiting about 10 minutes in between each coat. And for the silver, I used this. I got this from Ace. It actually sprays out to be like chrome and not the cap color that you see there. It's a little misleading. So, and then when I painted, after I painted every individual piece, I had sprayed everything except for the metallic with the clear coat, and I used this Rust-Oleum Universal Clear Gloss. This stuff is badass clear coat paint. I don't know what everybody else uses out there. As far as I've heard about people taking their plastic and putting them inside of some kind of steam or whatever you call it to try to smooth out the print lines using I think it was that nail polish remover, acetone. That's what it is. I just think that you're gonna have to do some sand. You have to get some elbow grease out, and you're gonna have to get in there and you're gonna have to sand it. So all that other stuff I think probably removes fine detail lines, and it might work for some people. I've never tried it. But I don't want to play around with that kind of stuff. I just use good old-fashioned sanding, some spackle, and just did it the old-fashioned way, and it turned out really well. I used took quite a bit of hours to get it to look like this, but tell me what you think. I think he turned out well, and give me your comments and thoughts. And I was thinking about making a Hulk Buster next, and that's going to be a lot of work, but I think I'm going to try to do that. Let me know what you think, and I'll appreciate every comments, and please subscribe. Thanks. Bye.